All right, let's have a look at our angle side angle test for triangle congruency. Now, if you have a look up at the top right hand corner of the screen, you'll see a description of this rule. Now, what we're looking for is one pair of sides matching and the angles at either end of that side. Now, the reason this works is if we draw our first line of a triangle, then what controls the length of our other two sides is this angle in these corners. Can you see how these angles choose basically when these lines will meet, which chooses the length of the line, which is why if this angle, this side, and this angle are the same, we'll always end up drawing the same triangle, meaning they're congruent. So let's apply our test to the first pair of triangles, angle, side, angle. Now they've only given us one side on here, so let's start with that. Doesn't match. It does. We've got two sides at 7 centimeters, so matching side. Let's have a look at the angles at the end of that side. We've got a 44 that matches, and we've got a 68 here, and oh no, that doesn't match with our 65 here. So we've just failed the angle side angle congruency test. If we look at B here, all right, now they've given us a couple of different sides here to work with, but only one is on both triangles. So this 25 centimeter side is on both triangles. So we do have a matching side. Now let's have a look at the angles at the end of that side. We've got a 74 here, and we've got a 74 here. So far, so good. We've got a 16 here and a 16 here. So we just passed the angle side angle congruency test. So these two triangles must be congruent. All right, what sides have we got to work with? If you look at the first one, they've given us all the sides, but in the second one, they've only given us this one side here, which does match up with this side. So we've got a matching side. Let's check the angles at the end. 41. Now, there is a 41 on this triangle, but it's not on the side that we care about. What we've got here is a 61 and a 71. So we don't have a match for our 41 degrees. Our 78 does match, but that doesn't matter because we've already failed our test. These two triangles are not congruent, and we know that because they failed the angle side angle test. So just want to reiterate the main takeaway points here are that the positioning of our sides and our angles is really important. That our angles need to be at the ends of the sides that we're interested in.